Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Battlestar Galactica. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Angela and today I am starting my journey of Battlestar Galactica. This has been requested a lot on my channel. I started watching The Expanse and there were a lot of comments, probably like 10 for every episode of The Expanse, that somebody was just like, you have to watch Battlestar, you have to watch BSG, you have to watch Firefly. And I'm currently in the middle of my Firefly journey and I was worried about watching something that came out in the early 2000s. I thought it was going to look horrible, it's going to look aged. And while it doesn't look as crisp or as fresh as The Expanse did because it is new, I still am enjoying it 1000%. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this. I don't really know much about the whole universe of Battlestar, but I do know that Katie Sackhoff is in it, and her character's name is Starbuck. And then Edward James Olmos is in this, which I haven't seen him in pretty much anything for a really long time. Yeah, my dad owns all of these on either DVD or Blu-ray. It could be both. I'm not sure. He loves this series. The majority of my friends that have seen it love this series. And it seems like a lot of the people that have watched The Expanse and Firefly also love this series. So I'm really excited to get into it. I'm in for a long haul. I know there's a lot of episodes, but the way people rave about it or how much they love it and it's their favorite sci-fi series of all time, I don't take that lightly. I'm going to be looking at it with a lot of care and love because I know it means something to you. So I desperately want it to mean something to me as well, and I'm really looking forward to falling in love, maybe with some characters, maybe loving the story, maybe loving just how everything is written, how it's made. One of my favorite things is character progression. I might hate somebody in episode 1 and absolutely love them 5 episodes later, and then hate them again 5 episodes after that. We shall see. That's just kind of the way it goes with me. If you are new to my channel, congratulations, you're in for a ride. If you've been here for a long time, you know exactly what you're in for. So with that being said, guys, super excited to finally start this journey. So let's get into it. Battlestar Galactica. Let's do this. The Cylons were created by man. Oh, Cylons, I'd heard that before. They were created to reclaim these here on 12 colonies. The music already has like a really dark vibe. You dig it. Space shit. So excited. And then the day came, the Cylons decided to kill their masters. I don't even know what a Cylon is. Is it like a robot? An android? AI? They left for another world. And this is where we are, is the remote space station. Okay. Welcoming. This is who they sent? This sleepy old guy? – 40 years. Okay. Until now when they show up? He didn't expect it. Oh god, it's okay. Is she a human?
Are you alive?
For now, I think. Picture of his wife is on the table. Cool.
It has begun.
What's begun? Okay. Headliner. Galactica. This ship is called Galactica. There's our girl.
Cylon War is long over. You got
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Starbuck. What do you hear?
Nothing but the rain.
Grab your gun and bring in the cat.
Boom, boom, boom.
Is he going to give a speech? Is that what he's rehearsing?
Courier officers over due coming back from Armistice Station. They've asked for a full status report on all FTL capable ships, just in case they need somebody to jump out there today. And may I take this opportunity to say that it's been both a pleasure and an honor to serve under you these past 3 years.
It's my honor, Lieutenant Gaeta.
Yeah, you probably need to go check on that ship, though, for the Armistice, because there's trouble.
You'll see things here that look odd or even antiquated. Hello? Antiquated to modern eyes, like phones with cords, awkward manual valves, computers that, well, barely deserve the name. It was all designed to operate against an enemy who could infiltrate and disrupt even the most basic computer systems.
Interesting.
Galactica is a reminder of a time when we were so frightened by our enemies that we literally looked backward for protection.
Makes sense. Pretty. What is it?
Mark II. Haven't seen one of these in about 20 years.
Ready for launch, sir. Commander.
What? More?
Mm-hmm.
Is he retiring or something? What is happening?
Starbuck. Well, there's a call sign. Starbuck. Starbuck. Where'd you get that nickname, anyway?
That's TUXO.
I'm in.
How's the wife?
That is an intense stare.
What were you doing in Gemini?
Also an intense stare.
Full colors. Ah!
Come on now. Oh, jeez. Is she allowed to just punch people like that?
Okay, I'm fine.
She's not mine. I like that feist.
Consider yourself under arrest pending charges. Report to the brig.
I mean, technically he attacked her by throwing the table.
Gentlemen.
I'm not used to seeing Katie Sackhoff like that, and I like it.
Listen, I'm not gonna defend what you did, especially the cracks about your marital problems. But you did kick over the table first.
I did not.
You did too.
Unless I did.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
The Caprica? It's a really long shot on her.
I'm afraid the tests are positive. The mass is malignant. It's advanced well beyond that.
Is she married to someone? The colonel? The captain? Panic attack, like you find out you have pretty much cancer that's gonna kill you, I'm sure. Just how did she get here? Because the space station blew up, but I didn't see anything fly away.
How small they are. I know, but they grow up so fast. May I?
No, don't let that strange lady touch your baby. I don't. Is she considered a Cylon? Because she's very much a human.
So fragile. It's okay. You're not gonna have to cry much longer. We really should be going.
What does that mean?
Give me a moment. Listen. Just a second.
Why? Well, this is starting off brutal.
Today, we're talking with Dr. Gaius Baltar, winner of 3 Magnet Awards over the course of his career.
My position is very simple. Quite frankly, I find this to be an outmoded concept.
And I don't know if she is a Cylon. If Cylons can look like people. It's a really nice house.
I'm hot, guys. I'm so hot.
What does that mean? Yeah, I didn't. Temperature?
Viper 450, this is Galactica.
I don't know what's going on.
On behalf of Galactica, I'd like to welcome you aboard, Apollo. It's an honor to have you with us.
It's really interesting that they had that written down and he was wiping away the name because, like, computers, they're kind of afraid of high tech. Well, don't you have a bone structure for sci-fi shows?
Chief Tyrrell. I'll be your crew chief while you're aboard.
Morning, Chief. Captain Lee Adama.
It's a real pleasure to
Adama.
meet you, sir.
Oh, the sun.
Is your auto landing system down? I was hands-on for the whole approach.
It's all hands-on here, Captain. There are no auto landings on the Galactica.
Is that right?
Okay, he's cocky.
Every component and every system that's ever been installed in every spacecraft in my hangar deck.
Yeah. You couldn't see that coming.
The gimbal is broken.
Shut up, sir.
Also, I applaud SpaceX. Big fan.
Now, thanks to Chief Tyrrell and his deck gang, Captain, you're gonna have the honor of flying the actual Viper that your father flew almost 40 years ago.
Great. That's quite an honor.
That's a big shadow to live in, huh?
Should give you a huge advantage bidding for the contract next year.
You know that's not really why I did it.
No, you did it because you love me.
That, and God wanted me to help you.
God.
Secretary Roslin.
Yes.
Mr. Kikea.
Kike.
Oh, sorry. Hi.
Secretary.
At this time, Galactica would like to welcome aboard the Secretary of Education, Laura Ross.
Education.
Madam Secretary?
Should have been paying attention, boy. Nice.
Captain Adama, sir. Sorry I wasn't there to greet you with the rest of the squadron. Did they kiss your ass to your satisfaction?
So,
I like her already.
what's the charge this time?
Striking a superior asshole.
2 years.
2 years. Seems like the funeral was just a couple months ago.
Funeral?
Yeah. Zach was my brother.
What was he to me? Nothing?
That's not what I meant. And you know it.
You know what? You should go. I'm getting the urge to hit another superior asshole.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That also explains the soft spot that he has for her.
Great. Okay, gentlemen, could you maybe stand a bit closer?
Like family?
Fantastic. Commander, could you put your arm around your son?
Can we not?
Great. Perfect.
I want the story about Zach.
Zach had a choice. You both did. He earned his wings, just like we all.
One of us wasn't cut out to be a pilot. One of us wouldn't have even made it into flight school if his old man, his daddy, hadn't pulled the strings.
That's an exaggeration. I did nothing for him that I wouldn't have done for anyone else.
He thinks differently.
He was only doing it for you. Face it. You killed him.
Oh, that's a bit much. It's a lot easier to blame the person that's still alive than the person that died. Oh, oof. Oof.
Now you're telling me you're a machine.
I'm a woman.
You're a machine woman.
Yeah.
You're a synthetic woman.
Still a woman.
A robot.
That looks like a woman.
Because the last time anybody saw the Cylons, they looked more like walking chrome toasters.
Those models are still around. They have their uses.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Your mission? What mission?
You knew I wanted access to the defense mainframe. Deployment schedules, unlimited access to every database.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you get played.
What are you doing?
Phoning my attorney.
That won't be necessary.
Now you know what to do. Let's sort this out. He's the best in the business.
It won't be necessary, because in a few hours, no one will be left to charge you with anything.
What exactly are you saying?
Humanity's children are returning home. Today.
Invasion?
I'd like to thank you all again for
The Galactica is not going to get decommissioned today.
The Cylon War is long over. Yet we must not forget the reasons why so many sacrificed so much.
Kind of ironic considering a new war is probably starting today.
The cost of wearing the uniform can be high. Sometimes it's too high.
Lee had an effect on him. I'm really worried about what's happening. I don't know, is it Africa? Is it considered Earth?
Gaius, I can't die. When this body is destroyed, my memory, my consciousness will be transmitted to a new one. I'll just wake up somewhere else in an identical body.
You mean there's more?
That's interesting.
There are 12 models. I'm number 6.
I don't want to die. I don't.
Get down.
Oh! That is wild. They can't see the enemy. How are they not getting like a communication? Maybe because it's old-timey phones with cords? I don't know.
Cylon attack underway. This is no drill.
I'll be right there.
Been 40 years. Time to dust yourself off. Is that his wife? I guess it's over.
This is not a drill. Repeat. Action stations. Action stations.
You guys gotta let Starbuck out of the brig.
It can't be serious.
Sounds like it's me.
What are we gonna shoot with? The ship's got no ammunition. All right, people, let's go.
It doesn't have any ammunition? I guess it is being decommissioned, but I thought like you'd like get somewhere and then take all the stuff off the ship.
All right, people, we're the best. So let's get the old girl ready to roll and kick some Cylon ass. Come on, let's go. Move.
I like this guy.
This better be for real.
It's for real, all right. It's gonna be so much harder because they're not like robotic looking, they're actual people.
I want positions and tactical status immediately.
Yes, sir.
And get Kara Thrace out of the brig.
Yeah. We need our girl. So do the fighters have ammunition?
Kilo?
I show 10. No, make that 5 Cylon Raiders on course 324, mark 110. Speed.
How did it go from 10 to 5?
There's a lot of jamming going on. Cylons are using a lot of sensor decoys.
That makes sense.
I think I seem to remember an entire squadron of fighters down on the starboard hangar deck yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You sure they'll fly?
The biggest problem is getting them over to the port launch bay.
Why can't we use the starboard launch?
It's a gift shop now.
Frack me.
Gotta do it.
It's the number of malfunctions. One report said an entire Battlestar lost power just before it came in contact with the enemy. They said it was like someone just turned off a switch.
Are those the ones that have more technology on them? But also, they have all the defense information from What's-Her-Face.
All Vipers, weapons free. Let's go get them.
Why do I get a bad feeling about this? Oh. Okay. Get ready for some space shit. Yeah. Those seem really high-tech and smooth. These look really clunky. That looks like a Cylon head. It looks like a really large Cylon. What the... Oh! Is that how that would work in space?
Nobody's flying in space.
They're just really big Cylons. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to go this way.
No!
Was Lee with them? I didn't see his thingy, whatever ship it's called. I'm going to learn it, I promise. This lady's just dying.
Once
and,
again, we are processing the information that we have been given.
By the way, you have cancer, and your world is being destroyed by Cylons.
This old junker I'm in was meant for show, not combat.
No, okay. Okay, well, I'm glad Lee is... Oh god, that's not going to them, is it? Or no?
2 missiles now! Can't find a frequency, drop or swallow!
Will that work? Okay, at least on one.
Damn it! Oh, crap!
Oh!
What?
Good, okay. Oh! Oh! Oh!
We're hit! Oh, really?
Yeah, no doubt. A hole in his leg kind of proves it.
We have a fuel leak. We have to put it down to repair it. Nearest world is Caprica.
A lot of company between us and there.
Do you have any other choice?
So we're cruising?
Best way
You
to
have no
avoid
power, they
attracting
can't find
attention.
you. Yeah.
Power signature, go in a straight line. Unless somebody actually gets close enough to see us, I think we have enough inertia to make it to
Perfect.
Caprica's ionosphere. Then we power up, find a place to land.
Smart. Oh. I don't know if you want to go to Caprica.
One of the passengers, they've heard a report that Caprica has been nuked. It has, hasn't it?
You can't tell by his face. She's going through a lot. She's got a steely resolve right now. That's pretty impressive.
Hey, wait a minute. Who put you in charge?
She did.
Well, that's a good question. The answer is no one. Try and stay calm. Thank you.
She's a good leader.
Where? What should we do?
What's Lee up to?
Where the hell's our escort go?
Haha. Attaboy. Get it to follow you. Pull it away. Love it. Good job, Lee. Nice. Wow. Okay, well, they landed. That's good. The people that are running for help. Why is he carrying books? He made it? That was generous of her. I wonder if he'd be able to help defeat them.
Fine.
Oh, he made it back in. Good.
My name's Aaron Doral. Took some publicity photos with you and your father. What are
Yeah,
these
you made him
things?
hug. It was weird.
Electric pulse generators from the Galactica. Really, that's interesting. Captain, I can't tell you how glad I am to see you.
Why do they have the electric pulse things from Galactica? Does Galactica need those? I feel like it's important.
Captain, I'd like you to look over the navigational charts for a likely place to hide from the Cylons. That's all.
Lady's in charge.
Yeah. Why is this guy, like, what's up his butt about it?
All right. Children first. Children.
Oh, that's good, but I mean, that's all you need is children on ships without parents.
All right, we can take 3 more people. Lottery. Everyone gets a number. Put the numbers in a box. Take out 3. He'll get your flight manual, tear out the pages.
Wow. Well, I don't want to, I was almost going to say Sophie's choice. It's not a Sophie's choice, but I don't know how you make that decision. So what makes them different that they won't short out with the Cylon ships? Like, because Lee's shorted out and it's the same ship, right?
Board takeoff.
No!
Debris cracking aboard, Chief.
We're on it, sir. It's the pressure brake valve again. We don't have a spare.
Bow up half.
It's probably good if she didn't go out because we saw what happened to the other ships. Probably just saved her life.
Ready! All right, clear the tube. Let's go. Get her in.
Let's hope. Okay, the girl. She's the surprise ship. Oh.
Systems are go.
Okay, they got one.
Hold it together, guys.
We got a dogfight in space.
Brace for contact, my friend.
Haven't heard that in a while.
For contact, like, so they don't have shields, they can take a nuke?
Galactica, you've got violent decompressions all along the port flight pod. Do you read me? Galactica.
Wow, okay. I mean, I thought a nuke was like Dunsville, but okay.
So, take personal command of these units.
Me?
You're either the XO or you're not.
Casualty list to sick bay.
Sir.
All decks switch emergency power relays to positive flow.
He's like, I was gonna retire in 5 minutes.
Wait, I've got over 100 people trapped up behind frame 34. I just need a minute to get them out.
If we don't seal it off now, we're gonna lose a lot more than 100 men. Seal it off, now.
They just need a minute! We don't have a minute!
You guys have wasted a minute with this conversation. You could have saved people.
Venting complete. Fires are out.
47.
I forgot my glasses. I must have left them somewhere. Could you please read this for me?
Hey. Aren't you guys Baltar? Yeah, I haven't done anything.
Oh, calm down.
What are you doing?
He's somebody important.
Giving up my seat.
Wait, what?
Halo.
Whatever future is left is going to depend on whoever survives.
Wow.
Give me one reason why I'm a better choice than one of the greatest minds of our time.
Get on board.
Wait, hey, wait a second. Hey, look, I don't have these guys. Get down! Get down!
No, that, what are you gonna do? Go into space on the wing? Like, if you open the door, they're not gonna let you stay. I mean, I get it. Desperate attempt to survive, I get it.
It's an automated message. It's designed to be sent out in case the president, the vice president, and most of the cabinet are dead or incapacitated.
Oh, is she gonna be the one in charge of everything?
How far down?
43rd in line of succession.
43rd. President? Secretary of Education? It's you?
that I accept the office of the... That I accept the office of the President, and that I will protect and defend the sovereignty of the colonies.
With every fiber of my being.
With every fiber of my being.
That is a rough way to get that job. Oh.
40 seconds. Sir, all I needed was 40 seconds. 85 of my people. Now I told that son of a bitch.
He's the XO on this ship. Don't you dare forget that.
40 seconds, sir.
Resume your post, Chief.
That's so unfair.
Munitions depot confirmed, but we have two problems.
That's going to be a problem in the future, isn't it?
Admiral Nagala is dead. Battlestar Atlantis has been destroyed. So is the Triton. The list goes on.
Who's a senior officer? Who's in command?
This guy.
Send a message. I'm taking command of fleet.
That's who I'd actually want in charge, so.
I'm not sure he's going to respond very well to that request.
Then tell him this comes directly from the President of the 12 colonies, and it's not a request.
Let's see how this goes.
Is this a joke? Are they within voice range?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
Acknowledge receipt of message.
What the hell does that mean?
It means I heard you.
We're in the middle of a war. And you're taking orders from a school teacher?
Calm down.
Inbound Cylon fighters. ETA 2 minutes.
Turn the power off. What is he gonna do with this? What does that do?
50 kiloton thermonuclear detonation.
Everyone's dead?
Cylon's moving off, sir.
Or did it just have an energy pulse that duplicated that? I don't think he's dead, sir. I think you're gonna be okay. God, I hope. Ah! I can't watch the next one. Okay, so what an introduction. I don't know if I've quite grasped enough of the characters just from this episode because there's so much kind of going on, but I pretty much got Cylon's bad. Now, 40 years later, look like people. That's no good. No good. Why they're attacking, like if they decided they were going to go off and create their own world and now they are back. I guess it doesn't matter why, but I feel like it does matter why a little bit. Like if they were able to create these new types of Cylons that look like humans, is it just for revenge? Because that's evil. Are they that evil? The fact that they can with the fact that we have to rely on kind of old school measures on these ships, you know, a lot of paperwork and like them doing calculations and look, it seems like shortwave radios and whatnot are kind of that's how we do things. It's interesting because you're so used to science fiction being so out there that like, all these crazy weapons, or like light speed, like, like Star Wars, which I guess that wouldn't be really sci-fi as much, but even like Star Trek, like phasers and like just everything. My brain is trying to come up with like words, and they're hard right now because I'm still trying to like figure out what happened at the end there. And for some reason, I know that he had mentioned that that was supposed to be on Galactica, and now I even forgot what it was called. But like, I just remembered that it was like really weird that it was on there, and he thought it was weird that it was on there, but I don't know what it does. And where I feel like it might have replicated an explosion, like with a burst of energy, maybe, and it didn't really cause an explosion. Like that whole thing is not gone. I'm not quite sure. Like I don't know if I don't know if Lee would sacrifice all of those people, just to like make sure that like 2 Cylon missiles don't kill them first, or nukes rather. But then also with Captain Apollo. And then General Adama? Admiral? Dad Adama. I guess I'm just gonna have to call him that until I get kind of used to like what, because like there's EXO and there's Chief and there's like all these people. Like I don't know if he's Captain, but I guess that would be a good way to like, I'll just say Captain Adama and Captain Apollo. I guess that's a good way to like break that up for now until I get to know them a little bit better. But when Captain Adama took over the fleet, was he kind of saying like, I'm in charge more so than anybody else who was in the line of succession? And like, that's where the secretary and him are going to butt heads, because she is now the president. Who cares if it's Secretary of Education? Like, she was next in line. 43rd is quite a long line of succession away. Like, yeah, I mean, like her shaking because like she never thought she'd be in that position. Most people that go into politics don't ever think they're going to be in the line of succession, especially 43rd down, and actually become president at that point. Introduced to my girl, Starbuck. She didn't have like much going on. Like definitely made a great first impression. The first impression of her just kind of like being kind of a badass. I don't want to say foul mouth, but I feel like she could be. And she's not shy to say what she wants to say. She's not shy to do what she wants to do. And there is a reason why the captain has a soft spot in his heart, and it's because of his son, Zach. Apparently they were either friends or they were together, or there was something there that was a little bit stronger than just like wingwoman kind of mentality, I think. Especially because Lee and her seemed to kind of have a little bit of a connection as well, but like also there was that disconnect when it came to Zach, and how she very much was like, why haven't you go talk to your father? Like it wasn't just him. I'm trying to get the story about Zach and what kind of happened there, but kind of what it feels like is that maybe he was pushed into something maybe he didn't feel like he could do, wanted to do, had the skills to do, like that he wasn't his brother or his father. But definitely, I think we're going to get more backstory. I don't think Lee is dead. I don't think that that's how that character would go out. I really don't. I feel like I feel like with Mary McDonald being the second name that was said in the list of credits, I don't think that she's going to like die in this first episode when there's another episode. So I don't think that they're dead by any means. But I would like more of the story, the background of that. And I hope it doesn't take forever. I like when stuff gets kind of resolved quicker, or at least we get more of a backstory. Be really interesting. But then, the third impression we also got of Starbuck was her, in space. And I really love space shit, and I love dogfights. And in this case, there's so much going on that you kind of weren't getting like a concentration of like one specific ship, or like kind of could see where things were going. So that's like kind of a little bit like I have to get used to their way of fighting. It sounded like railguns in my ear. I'm not quite sure if that's what we can call them in this, but I'm very interested in seeing more of that, and I'm sure we will. And the Cylon ships, which when I first saw the Cylons on the space station for the Armistice, I was just like, oh, I've heard of Cylons, but I don't know if somebody had held up a picture, if I would have been like, that's a Cylon. Maybe I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe it's something from Babylon 5. I don't know. I'll have to like look up a picture of what I thought a Cylon was, because that's not it at all. Those are much cooler than what I actually thought it was. And the Knight Rider thing going across the visor is pretty cool. But then the ships just look like they're bigger metallic Cylons, like that they just were like, yeah, this is the old model. We're just going to make it into a ship because we can sacrifice them. The ones that like look more organic and humanoid, I don't want to. And I don't really understand what she was talking about, that if she dies, her consciousness just wakes up somewhere else with the same body, like different body, but same visual body. I don't know, but she did save the doctor. Is it a doctor? The scientist, whoever she got the codes from. I'm going to get these names, I promise you. This is really rough in the beginning, but then once I start to either develop a severe love or a severe hate for somebody, it gets logged in right there. I promise you it'll happen. Not great with pronouncing names most of the time, not great with pronouncing systems or ships, but a lot of these, I was like, the names of the other colonies, they sounded like zodiac signs with just Khan on the end. Was it Khan? Now I can't remember. Caprica, but I always wanted to say Capricia because I wasn't sure, but Caprica City. Isn't there a show that's called Caprica? I don't know if that's a fact. I could be making that up. Well, what a great introduction. I will be watching episode 2. I will not be watching it tonight. I need a refresher. I'm going to look at a cast list so I can remember names and try to figure out ranks. That way in the next episode, I at least sound a little bit more intelligent than I do in this one. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. It will be a watch-along format, so you will need your own copy. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're just starting this thing out, so please no spoilers in the comments. If there's anything in this episode that I missed or was important, or you just like a little factoid, I love when people give me fun facts. You can even put fun fact. I love fun facts. If you do want to have spoiler talks, that's completely fine. Just make sure you put spoiler in the comment beforehand. That way I don't read it because I see every comment that pops up. And if it says spoiler, I'll go right past it until it's time. Either that or Xander will just erase it. So it might just be gone. Thank you, Xander, for editing this episode. We all appreciate you. But guys, I am looking forward to the next episode. I'm just going to do a little bit of homework so I sound somewhat intelligent. I don't know if that's ever the case. I don't know if I ever sound intelligent or not. Most of the time, it's just grasping at straws. I'm just trying for something. Okay, guys, I'll see ya.